But it feels like there's, you know, a lot of young girls that I talk to now, they keep asking me, what's the point of getting married? Why do we think? Why is this the case? Do you think that being a single woman makes you less of a woman? You've got to think about it, right? Because as Africans, you know, we do get the oh, my mother's saying I have to get married. There's pressure everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you feel less of a woman just because you're single?
I think.
Got to think about it.
No, I think if I'm being truthful, I think we're being truthful because of the African culture, because of the background, the culture that we're raised in. You do actually. If I wasn't married, I would feel less of a woman because for me, I'm thinking, hey, how come nobody wants me? Because literally, that's what it is. How come no one wants me?
Now we're talking. Now you can ask me a question because then I can definitely relate to this. And my answer to that is, do I agree with what Bimbola just said? I don't. I 100% don't agree with it at all. I don't personally believe that you need to be married to feel complete, to feel validated. However, I do know where she's coming from. And I think growing up as an African child in an African environment, an African culture, you are made to believe and understand that to be a complete woman, you need to be married. You're made to believe and understand that you need a man as a crown to be a complete woman. And that's what a lot of us grew up realizing, understanding, or being told day upon day. You know, you go to university, you graduate with a first class, and once you're age 24, you get your family members, your uncles and aunties saying, oh, so, you know, have you got your boyfriend? Who's your boyfriend? When are you bringing your boyfriend? It's like, it feels like your life is planned as an African child. You know, you go to university, you graduate, you get married. Once you get married, you have children. It's just attributed to everything. So the pressure is a lot. And that's what we've been told. But I don't think that you need to be married to be complete. I don't think you need a man to validate your life. I don't think you need to be married to be happy. There are a lot of people who are not married and are very happy, and there are a lot of people who are married that are not happy. So you don't need, I don't quite agree that you need a man to, no sir, no ma.
Should marriage be a priority? So you've got to have goals. You've got things that you want to achieve by the time you're 30. So what are we saying? Are we saying that marriage should be one of those goals that you need to achieve?
I believe it should be if it's what you want. I believe if you want to be married, then I guess it should be one of your goals because it's an amazing goal to achieve. But would I say it's the be all and end all to what makes a woman? No, I wouldn't. But I would definitely say that if you want to get married, then you should work towards making yourself ready for that marriage, you know?
Yeah.
Making yourself ready for that marriage is so key. I think you just said the right thing. Whilst you're waiting, how about you get yourself ready?
Marriage is beautiful when you found the right person. When you found the wrong person, it is hell on earth.
Right, so
now, talking about the positive side of marriage, marriage is a beautiful thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been married, it's coming, is it 9-10 years? Coming up to 10 years, wow. So marriage is a beautiful thing, and I think the whole essence of marriage, I mean, I keep asking people, what's the essence of marriage? Where did this word marriage come from? Because sometimes I feel like, oh Lord, it's like a prison yard. You know, you kind of get two people raised from different culture, come together to get married, and you're supposed to spend the rest of your life together. Like, how is that possible? And I kind of like how this friend of mine said to me, she went, well, I think marriage, the institution of marriage is, and I think it might even be Bimbola, said, the essence of marriage is to allow, it's for one, companionship, obviously, and also to ensure that when you're having children, you're not having sex with so many different people. So you can kind of have a family, you can have children together. I mean, that's just her definition. But I kind of like it in a way. It makes me understand, well, actually, as a woman, I wouldn't want to have 3 of my children with 3 men. I'm not saying the ones that I have in that situation did anything wrong, but I think it kind of helps it to be a bit more sacred. Now, marriage to me is a beautiful thing, especially when it's with the right person. It's a wonderful thing to be in. And would I encourage it? 100% I'd encourage it. Would I say that you need it to be happy, to be successful? You don't. But it's one of those things that can obviously make you happy. It's one of the many things that makes you happy. It's one of the many things that can make you who you are, if that's how you can sort of define your happiness, if that makes sense. But marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. I think if you're married to the right person, that you guys get along well, you understand each other, it's a beautiful thing. It is, especially when the butterflies are there forever.
And it also goes down to people's beliefs about what do you actually perceive marriage to be. Do you have that mindset of, do you know, when I'm in a marriage, I'm committed to this one person for the rest of my life? Do you think that's what scares people? Because sometimes I think that could be.
I mean, yeah, that's a valid point. People just think, oh, right, that's it. One woman for the rest of my life. Shit, am I really ready for that?
I think it's only guys that have those issues.
Yeah,
right?
we are.
I'm here to find the girl. Really?
I'd say women do as well. I think women, am I marrying the right person? All those questions come into play because, and especially with today's society, with women, we're a lot more go-getters, I would say, more than our parents' generations. We're very much about, I want to succeed for myself, not just for, or rely on someone to take over. Yeah. So I think that's a major aspect of why women are very much more,
So for marriage to work, it needs a whole lot of commitment, dedication. It's a school that you cannot, well, you can get out of it, but you don't go into it with intention to come out of it. It's still dead to us path. So I think, the pressure, sometimes the societal pressure on us, or the expectation we set for ourselves before getting into marriage, sometimes often leads into disappointment when we get into marriage. For some people, you're looking for a man who would sort of be a father figure to you and at the same time to your children, and you get into the marriage and the man is still trying to discover himself. So it's like the expectation we set on ourselves for marriage is just ridiculously high. And it makes me sometimes think that, is marriage really overrated? Is it really, really overrated? I still ask that question myself, and I still don't have an answer.